2025 Honda XR650L might not be the flashiest name in the motorcycle world, but it has a reputation that precedes it. For decades, it's been a reliable, go-anywhere machine, known for its rugged dependability and timeless design. And in 2025, Honda hasn't reinvented the wheel, they've refined it. This year's XR650L continues the legacy, keeping the core formula intact while adding subtle tweaks to keep it fresh for both seasoned riders and newcomers alike. Starting with the exterior, the front end retains that classic off-road look of functional, no-nonsense, and purpose-built. The headlight is compact and mounted high, with a small visor-style fairing that's more about utility than aesthetics. The front fender sits tall above the knobby tire, giving it that signature dirt bike silhouette. While it doesn't have the aggressive letterways or futuristic shapes seen in some newer dual sports, there's a charm in its simplicity. You get the sense that this is a bike made for the trail first, and the showroom second. From the side, the XR650L's tall stance becomes even more obvious. It's not a small bike, and its high ground clearance and long travel suspension scream off-road capability. The large, visible air-cooled engine gives it an old-school feel that contrasts with the sleeker, liquid-cooled machines on the market today. The seat is long and flat, giving riders plenty of room to shift their weight during aggressive riding. You'll also notice the steel frame, designed to take punishment, whether it's from rocks, sand, or an accidental drop in the wilderness. Around the back, there's not much in the way of flair, but everything's functional. The rear fender extends far enough to catch debris, and the taillight and indicators are standard issue but reliable. There's a small luggage rack at the back, perfect for strapping down light gear. The exhaust is high-mounted and shielded, ideal for deep water crossings or technical terrain where ground clearance matters. Climbing aboard, the interior, or in this case, the cockpit, keeps with the XR650L's no-frills philosophy. You won't find a touchscreen display or riding modes here. Instead, you get a simple analog speedometer, basic indicator lights, and old-school switchgear. It's refreshingly straightforward. The handlebar setup is wide and tall, giving excellent leverage for tight trails and technical riding. The seat, while firm, offers decent comfort for its class, though extended highway rides will still remind you that this is more of a dirt bike with plates than a touring machine. What's under you is a 644cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine, legendary for its reliability. It's not a higher revving screamer, but it's got loads of low-end torque. It's the kind of engine that just pulls and pulls, perfect for climbing steep trails or cruising through backcountry roads. Honda hasn't overcomplicated it. No ride-by-wire throttle, no traction control, just a basic carburetor-fed thumper that delivers power predictably. The 5-speed gearbox is smooth, though not particularly fast shifting. And while it may seem outdated on paper, in practice, it works beautifully for the bike's purpose. On the performance side, the XR650L excels off the beaten path. The long travel suspension of 43mm forks up front and a Pro-Link shock in the rear soaks up rough terrain like a sponge. Whether you're riding over loose gravel, sand, or forest routes, the bike feels composed and manageable. On pavement, it's perfectly capable but shows its dirt-bred roots. The tall seat height and soft suspension mean it can feel a bit vague in corners, especially at speed, but for commuting or short highway stints, it holds its own. The front and rear disc brakes are sufficient, though not as sharp as modern sportier bikes. They get the job done, even if they don't blow you away. Fuel economy is another strong point. With the 2.8-gallon tank, you can expect a solid range, especially if you're riding conservatively. This makes it great for riders planning to go off-grid for a bit, though some may wish for a larger aftermarket tank for extended adventures. The air-cooled design also means less maintenance in the long run, and parts are plentiful. This is a bike you can wrench on in your garage without needing a degree in computer science, and that's a big plus for the DIY crowd. As for the price, Honda has kept things accessible. The 2025 XR650L comes in at just under $7,000, which is a bargain in today's market. For that price, you're getting a tried-and-true platform that's built to last. It's not the most technologically advanced bike out there, but that's exactly the point. You're paying for simplicity, durability, and a go-anywhere attitude. Insurance tends to be relatively low as well, thanks to the bike's modest power output and rugged use case. At the end of the day, the 2025 Honda XR650L is less about cutting-edge features and more about delivering rock-solid performance where it matters most. It's the kind of motorcycle that doesn't try to be everything to everyone. It sticks to its guns, giving riders a machine that feels more like a companion than a piece of machinery. Whether you're carving through mountain trails, commuting through the city, or heading out for a weekend adventure, the XR650L remains a dependable partner. It's not flashy, and it doesn't need to be. It's the kind of bike that builds its reputation through years of loyal service. For riders who value simplicity, capability, and old-school reliability, The XR650L still makes a lot of sense in 2025. And while it may not turn heads at bike night, it'll get you to places most bikes want to, and that, in many ways, is what motorcycling is really about. So if you're looking for a ride that can take you from your garage to the top of a mountain without skipping a beat, the XR650L is still one of the best tickets in town. It's raw, it's real, and it's ready for whatever you throw at it. That's the spirit of the XR, and it's alive and well.